Hey guys, I just got back from seeing Mockingjay Part 1 in the theaters, and oh my gosh, guys, I am pleased to tell you that this film was wonderful. I love this movie. So, it did the book so much justice, and this was only the first half. Like, you need to know the first half of Mockingjay, I mean, stuff happens, but, like, a lot of stuff happens, but it's not like a bunch of full-on action. That's in the second half of the movie, so some critics weren't happy with this first movie. I mean, a lot were, but some were, like, bored by it. But I think once Part 2 comes out next year, they will be very satisfied with this movie, because they'll be able to see this movie, then Part 2, back to back. Okay. But yeah, I'm angry now, because I love Mockingjay Part 1 so much, and now I have to wait a whole freaking year for Part 2. Oh my gosh. Like, the first Hunger Games movie I was excited for, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I need to see it. And then the second movie, I was like, fangirling out for a year and a half. And now for this movie, I was like, I was excited, but I wasn't like, fangirling. Now it's going to be a catching fire situation all over again. Like, I'm going to be fangirling all year for this movie, for Mockingjay Part 2. Okay, move over, Avengers 2, and Star Wars Episode 7. Mockingjay Part 2 is officially my most anticipated movie of 2015. I mean, I still want to see a lot of other movies, but Mockingjay Part 2, I need it now. But yeah, okay. First of all, I have to say, the cinematography in this movie was beautiful. Beautiful, guys. And everyone stepped up in their acting. Jennifer Lawrence stepped it up the last movie, and she stepped it up even more. It was so wonderful, but even though she was obviously she's the star in the movie, I think the best performance was Josh Hutcherson as Peeta. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. It was so good, guys. His performance was amazing. And you know, I have to say, I almost teared up a few times in this movie, but I didn't. Though I think I have to save all my tears for Mockingjay Part 2, because I'm gonna be crying a lot in that movie too. But yeah, this movie was great. I mean, Katniss was obviously the star of the movie. I mean, we got to see our other beloved characters and new characters, but not a whole lot of them. Though we did see our fair share of Plutarch and Alma Coin, and also Rip Philip Seymour Hoffman. You're a great addition to the Hunger Games movies, and you will be dearly missed. But yeah, just this movie was so good, guys. I just love it. The score, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And just this movie is so good, guys. I mean, as a fan of the book, I'm like, I think I appreciate it more. The average person is going to be, who hasn't read the book, they're going to be they might be a little disappointed with this movie. But then Mockingjay Part 2 will come out next year, and they'll be fine. But yeah, what else was good? Just the sets were beautiful. And I have to say, Effie, you know, book readers know that Effie was not in the third book that much at all. Like, we saw her for a tiny bit, but since they didn't add Candace's stylists, I guess Effie was a good replacement, and Effie was awesome. I loved Effie, even more than in the second movie. Love her. And we didn't see much of Finnick either, sadly, though he really didn't play a huge part in the first part of half of Mockingjay. But there's this one scene, and I think everybody's going to talk about it, and wow. He really shined in that. But Peeta, man, like the last couple scenes he was in of this movie, oh my gosh. I've never seen a performance like that by Josh Hutcherson before, ever. Like, that, it was amazing, but yeah, just, this movie was so good. I mean, I can see where some critics, like Chris Stuckman, were bored by this movie, though I think, like I already said it, but they're gonna appreciate this movie so much more once Mockingjay Part 2 comes out. But yeah, I can see why people are bored, but I was not bored at all. I just was so captivated the whole time. I mean, there's some annoying people sitting behind me, but you know, I tried to ignore them best I could, and I just focused on the movie. And also, Jennifer Lawrence has a lovely singing voice. She's not a singer; she's an actress. But the scene where she sang, it was really good, guys. I mean, obviously, it's not like she's not the best singer ever, but she has a decent voice. She should not be ashamed of it. It's not that her voice is not that bad. But yeah, just I loved it, and also I was really disappointed we didn't get to see Gwendolyn Christie in this part of the movie. But I haven't read the book in a while, so I guess but we will see her in the next movie, so I'm excited for that. And this movie was so good. And it was basically all about propaganda and wartime. It was just, oh my gosh, this movie, I love it so much. I can't wait to see it again. And though I'm gonna wait a week so I can see it with my sister during Thanksgiving break, so yeah. But yeah, this movie, I was not disappointed at all. It just makes me more anxious to see part 2 next November. It sucks that we have to wait a year. Thankfully, there's so many awesome movies coming out in between and I'll be okay. But yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, I am giving this movie, for a while I was thinking, okay, I was gonna give it a certain score, but by the end of the movie I was just no, this movie deserves it. 5 out of 5 stars, guys. I highly recommend this movie. If you like movies in general, go see it. If you read the book, obviously go see it. This movie deserves every dime it gets, and yeah. Okay, but yeah, I'm really tired right now, guys. Though I feel like I won't be able to sleep because I'm just so pumped. And sometime tomorrow, I will have a spoiler review, and I will talk about everything I wanted to talk about, spoiler-wise. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, great movie, guys. I love it. I love it so much. And it's the beginning of the end, guys. There's only one more movie, and then the movies will be over. It's sad, but it's been a great ride, guys. Just one more movie to go. But yeah. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye.